Hello there, my gorgeous soul peeps and soul fam. Thank you for coming to Tarot by Cassy for today's pick a card reading. If you're new to the channel, I really appreciate you popping on by. And if you have been here before, thank you so much. I really appreciate your loyalty to the channel. Anyone who takes some time out to watch one of my videos is much appreciated. Today we're here asking what good news is coming in for you. So possibly you're someone who is having a really great time at the moment, everything's going well, and you're just wondering what is coming in next. Or you might be someone who is having a rough time, and if you are, I'm really sorry to hear that, and just hoping to hear a bit of good news. Now, if you are new to picker cards, I will quickly run through the process. You can choose one or more of the piles, depending on what resonates with you. If you are in the middle of a pile or starting a pile and it doesn't feel like it relates to you at all, then that's not your pile. So you can always jump out, choose another one, listen to another one of my readings, or possibly listen to a different reader altogether. And please remember that it is a general reading, so please take only what resonates, leave what doesn't for someone else who needs it. The reading is timeless, so when it comes to you, there should be a message for you no matter when you actually see it, so you don't necessarily have to watch it as soon as it's been released in order for it to have a message. And in order to choose your pile, I will list the timestamps in the description as well as in the comment section, and I will also list the cards that I am reading with, just in case you are interested in them or looking to buy a deck for yourself. So I think that's everything. I've recorded this intro 3 times and I think I've finally managed to say everything I wanted to say. Oh, except for the moons. So if you're from the Northern Hemisphere, and I do have viewers from the US apparently, hi guys, shout out to you, thank you for watching. These moons that I've got here will appear to be backwards. Generally, you usually see the moons like this. But we're down here in the Southern Hemisphere where everything is backwards and upside down. So we have, for pile number 1, number 36, reflection time. Be honest with yourself. And we've paired that with the waxing moon. Pile number 2 is 25, shine bright. Stop dimming your light to make others comfortable or fear of being judged. Shine brighter. And we have that with the full moon, which is shining as brightly as a moon ever could. And pile number 3, number 44, altar of the heart. You are the altar. Adorn yourself in jewels and prayers and take part in self-care practices. And we've got that here with the little waning moon. So if you need to pause the video, for a moment to choose your pile, feel free to do that. Otherwise, as I said, timestamps in the description and the comments section. You can jump straight into your pile. Let's get started. I look forward to reading for you today. Hello and welcome to my beautiful pile number 1s. If you chose this card, number 36, reflection time, be honest with yourself, and or the waxing moon. So I'm trying to put it towards the middle of the camera instead of off to the left. But if you chose one or both of these, you are my beautiful pile number 1. And we are going to kick off asking Spirit what good news is coming in for you with the Smithtiny glossy hologram deck. I'm not sure why it's a hologram deck because it's not holographic, but that aside, asking Spirit, higher self, the universe, God, whatever it is that you believe in, pray to, look to for comfort, what good news is coming in for my beautiful pile number 1s? There we go. Oh, the High Priestess, beautiful. Spirit, can I please have a couple more cards for my beautiful pile number 1? What good news is coming in for them? That's nearly a shuffle onto the floor, but not quite. Here we go. That's 2, so I can take that. Page of Pentacles, gorgeous. And Happy Ganesh, or Happy Ganesha, sorry, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So this is the Hierophant, I get that wrong every time, in the Rider-Waite deck. guys, it's been a long one. I just woke up from a nap. I'm still a little bit snoozy, I think, but we will get there. We will get there. So, looking at your tarot, High Priestess, I feel that you are definitely going to be starting to experience moments of intuition. You might start to feel more tapped into your intuitive side. And it could be that you are actually already receiving messages, but you are not yet paying attention to them. So the hope is that you will actually start paying attention to what your intuition is telling you. And with the Page of Pentacles, he is offering up this coin, and that typically represents, sorry, I can see my halo lamp reflecting off the cards. That typically start again, Cassy. Typically represents some good news coming in. So it is a reading of good news. And the Hierophant speaks about authority. So this could very much be a work reading. And it could be that some good news is coming in relation to your work. It could also be some good news in relation to legal matters. I might actually get a couple more cards to clarify what we've just pulled here. But the High Priestess also speaks about your own intuitive self and your own inner knowing. So if you have chosen pile number 1, you could potentially have some psychic gifts, and they could be ones that you are not even aware of, or that you feel that you have, but you might think it a bit crazy to assume that you do. This is some definite recognition of those gifts, and for you to trust your instincts. But a new message is on its way. Something new is coming in for you here with the Page of Pentacles. Someone wants to offer you a gift. And the Hierophant could also relate to, as I said, news in relation to legal matters. It could be that someone is coming in to show you the way, to give you some guidance. As you can see, he's sitting here on his very important throne, and he does have that, looks like a lotus flower to me, which is representative of rising up out of the mud and into the light to form this beautiful flower. That's the way lotuses grow, at the bottom of dark, slimy ponds. And we've also got the keys here, which are the keys of knowledge. So it might be that a mentor, or someone older than you, someone in a higher position than you, is going to come in and show you the way. We'll grab a couple more tarot cards just to clarify. Okay, well, that's the certificate of authenticity, so we won't worry about that one. But we do have perfect. The Magician. Lovely, lovely, lovely. The Devil. And the Seven of Wands. Okay, so I feel pile number 1, be honest with yourself. I feel that this is a pile that has been going through some struggles and some conflict and have been having a rough time. It might feel like you have been chained to something that you don't wish to be caught up in. This doesn't really feel like a love reading. It potentially could be, but this feels more like it could be like a work or professional situation in which you have been struggling and are unhappy and have had to really fight to stand your ground, fight for your territory, work really hard to get to where you're at, and then possibly even harder to try to hold on to it. And it could feel like you have been chained to this series of events. But here with the Magician, especially paired with the High Priestess, I'm very much being told that you have the power to pull yourself out of this situation, and that someone is coming in to help. Someone is coming in with some good news for you, and that it will be a authority figure, a respected person. If it's to do with legal matters, it could very much mean a judge, so something is going to go in your favor. But there's also Magician and the High Priestess paired together tells me that you have the intuitive gifts and the power to be able to turn this situation around. And especially with reflection time, be honest with yourself. I feel that people in pile number 1, everybody has gut feelings, everybody has their gut instincts. It's time for you to pay attention to them and to listen to them and to listen to what is going on around you. So if you have been feeling chained to a situation, you are able to break free of this situation. These guys don't have to stay here. They feel forced to, but they can leave at any time. The devil does not have that tight of a hold over them. So, I don't know if I need to cover that up. I don't think I'm popular enough on YouTube yet that I have to hide my little naked cards, but some readers, are not able to get away with it. I have so far. But guys, something new is coming in the way of news. So there's definitely going to be some good news on the way, and you're going to feel a lot less like you need to stand your ground, like you have to fight for your territory. And we'll grab some of the Heart and Soul deck. I really love the images on this deck, so that we can, if I don't shuffle them all over the floor like I always do in Tarot by Cassy readings, I want to get some more messages on what good news is coming in for you. So if you have been in a time of struggle, I'm seeing here that that is coming to an end, my beautiful pile number ones. It's time for you to take a break from this fighting energy. Maybe look to a superior who can help you, or expect that someone is going to step in soon and help with some sort of message of good news. So here we have this one. Through the power of love, all shall unfold in the most perfect way for all concerned. This card is a blessing from an angel who is here to reassure you that all is well. There is no need to worry. All is bathed in a sea of divine love. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yep, so you do have somebody in your corner, pile number one. If you're feeling very much alone in this situation and like you are having to battle for yourself to hold your ground, someone is coming in with a message soon that will help to turn things around for you. You are not alone. And it's also reassurance that your angels and your guides are always with you as well. They want what's best for you. And even when times are tough, there are lessons in those times that they want you to learn, but they want you to know that you are not by yourself. I'm going to take this one here. Allow your imagination to drift beyond the horizon. Beyond time, there is a world of dreams without limits, full of magical ideas, like the magician here, a world just waiting for you. But this faraway world is not so far. It is inside your heart, and all it takes to get there is a dream. So yeah, reflection time. So my pile number ones, and I'm sorry, I have to keep these readings a bit short. I didn't say that in the introduction. I tried to remember everything I needed to say, and that I forgot, but I'm recording on an iPhone without a huge amount of memory. So unfortunately, I can't go too in-depth with the readings at the moment, but I'm hoping to be able to do that again in a little while. But you are being called to believe, to have faith, not just in yourself, but also that there is someone externally to you. And with this one here, it could feel like you've been fighting something, fighting for your position, fighting for respect, fighting to be heard. But it could also mean, paired with the Hierophant here, that you have someone who is in your corner that is actually fighting for you, and you are going to receive some sort of message soon, message of good news that is going to bring in new things and going to help you to release from this devil energy, feeling stuck, feeling chained to things, and being in a place that you do not want to be in. So pile number one, there is definitely good news on the horizon. What that good news is, I can't say exactly, but it's time to be honest with yourself, and that could even refer to leaving a situation, especially with the devil here, walking away from something that doesn't serve you in order to allow for something new and good to come in for you. But you have got someone in your corner, someone with authority, someone who is in a higher position, a position of power, and who is going to go into bat for you and to help you out. So do believe, do keep your eyes out for that person. Know that you are not alone in this situation, and that help is on the way for you, my beautiful pile number one. So if that resonated, please shoot me a like, leave me a comment, share the video if you think that it may resonate with somebody else that you know. I really appreciate you being here, and thank you so much for letting me read for you. Hello there, my gorgeous pile number two. If you chose number 25, shine bright, stop dimming your light to make others comfortable or for fear of being judged, shine brighter. And the full moon, or the full moon, then you are my beautiful pile number two. Welcome to your reading. We're going to kick it off with some tarot to find out what good news is coming in for you, my beautiful pile number 2. Spirit, higher self, universe, God, angels, whatever it is that you lean into when you are looking for divine guidance and support, calling on you to give some answers to my gorgeous pile number 2 on what good news is coming in for them soon. Okay, here we go. How many have we got here? 7 of Wands. Interesting. That was in pile number 1. So if that was calling to you, maybe jump back and have a little look. The Queen of Wands. The 8 of Wands. Beautiful. This is a lot of fire in here. So you guys could be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Or it could just mean that there is a bit of a fiery situation that you are currently in. Or it could also mean that you have a lot of fire in you and you have been, as this card says, dimming your light in order to make others comfortable. So 7 of Wands here very much represents fighting for your territory. He's made himself a little wall and he's putting in the last stake to protect himself. So you might feel like you've been in self-protection mode. Spirit is saying that you are going to start moving out of that, and when you do, it's going to start happening quickly, especially here with this 8 of Wands card. It could be that you have been balancing a lot and you are juggling quite a bit at the moment, and this is letting you know that you will soon be able to restore peace and harmony to the situation, and that things won't feel so much like a juggle. Just like with the Queen of Wands here, sitting pretty on her throne, very comfortably, very calm. She has the ability to bring about what it is that she needs to make her kingdom thrive. So, my gorgeous pile number 2s, if it does feel like you have been fighting to make something work for yourselves, this is a message that will soon be over, and it's going to happen. Change is going to happen very, very rapidly, and you will be given the energy and the ability, beautiful justice, to balance what it is that you have been dealing with, so it comes more into a calmer state of affairs, and that you yourself will actually start to feel more balanced and more across things. So maybe you've just been working really hard and you're feeling exhausted. This is a message that balance will soon be restored, especially here with justice. And you can see that they have the scales there in their left hand, depending on how you're looking at it, could be right hand. But balance is going to be restored to your situation. So if things are feeling out of whack, and if you do feel like you have been dimming your shine to make others feel comfortable, good news is on the way, and it will be coming in very quickly when it does come in. Ah, beautiful. 6 of Wands. Victory. I'm going to take these 2. The Knight of Wands, again, a very fast-moving card. And if pile number 1 does actually resonate with you, possibly go back and have a look, because I can see a little bit of a similar thread here. Ace of Swords. Okay, so it's time for you guys to start speaking your truth. And when you do, you are going to realize that you will be victorious. So if you've been hiding yourself, maybe, again, I'm feeling this is kind of a work situation more so than a love situation, but it feels to me like you have been hiding your light in order to make others around you feel comfortable, and that is stunting your own growth. You are being asked to move out of that. And the good news coming in, especially with this Ace of Swords that comes in and cuts through the BS and gets to the point, it's time for you to move out of dimming your shine, start to be your whole authentic self, show the world who you are. That will allow you to be victorious in whatever situation it is that you are dealing with at the moment. So he's riding in with all of the public here, ready to greet him with his wreath of victory. And he is letting you know that there is a victory on the horizon. And when it comes, the Knight of Wands also could be someone bringing you a message. So it could be some good news from someone else. It could be some positive feedback that you're about to receive to let you know that you are doing well, you're in the right place at the right time. But if you have been experiencing a situation, and I can't help but hear bullying, maybe you've been keeping yourself small so that you don't upset others, justice is going to be restored to this situation. And especially with that Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands here, it's going to be happening very, very quickly for you guys. So expect some good news, or someone to go into bat for you. Could actually be, again, similar to pile number one, it could be an authority figure, someone who is your superior, so possibly like a manager, a coordinator, but someone is going to come in with a message that is going to lift you up and restore justice to this situation. And again, especially with the sword as well, someone or something is going to help you cut through the BS so that you can actually be your full, beautiful, shining, bright self and be seen in this situation for all of your talents and all of your abilities. Now we're going to get some cards from the Heart and Soul deck. Just want a couple, please, Spirit. You are very jumpy, so I will take you. You are an ocean of light. Yes, stop dimming yourself. You are an ocean of light unfolding through the infinite space of life. Through the space between each thought, you can see your true immortal nature. The oneness of spirit that dreamt itself into the many is a part of you. Like a whirlwind from heaven, so especially with these two cards, it appears and reappears in its endless forms. Beautiful pile number two. It is time for you to shine bright. It is time for you to show all of yourself. Stop hiding yourself away. The good news is that you are going to be able to be your true, authentic self soon. You will feel comfortable to do that. Right now, it may not feel like you're able to step out of the shadow of somebody else or out of the dimming of yourself in order to be who you are at your highest frequency, but very, very soon that is going to change. So that could be through a message from someone new, like I said, a superior, someone who is above you, but something is going to come in and change this situation so that you feel that you can be your highest, truest, brightest, most beautiful self. And I choose you. This one here. If you want to experience a deeper level of love in your relationship, you must both consciously and willingly surrender to one another. Feel and honor the sacred within each other. Be vulnerable and give yourself up to love each and every moment. In doing so, you will unite in love. You will feel alive, reborn with each breath. One loving thought can create a world of infinite love. So, pile number two, I see that as the loving thought you need to put towards yourself and towards whatever situation that you are in that is causing you to need to dim your shine. So it's time for you to start looking at things differently with this Ace of Swords, and this is new ideas coming in, powerful new thoughts, a new way of looking at things. It's time for you to cut through whatever the negativity is that you are harboring that is keeping you stuck and stopping you from shining bright, and keep your eyes out for someone who actually could be a mentor, a friend, someone who is going to help you to see your light for what it is and allow you to shine brightly. And once things start changing, especially if you do change up your thought patterns and start looking at yourself as the beautiful light-filled being that you are, things are going to change very, very quickly, and you will be victorious in this situation. So my gorgeous pile number twos, as I mentioned with pile number one, I have to keep the readings quite short at the moment because I'm recording on a bit of an ancient iPhone, and so I don't have a lot of memory space. So unfortunately, I can't do the in-depth readings that I do like to do, but hopefully we'll get back to those soon. But just a quick message here to let you know that you will be able to shine as brightly as you possibly can very, very soon. Someone or something is coming in to help you to look at the situation from a different point of view, help you regain your balance, and provide justice so that you can be victorious in the end. So this situation is not a forever situation. Things are going to change, they're going to move, and it's up to you to shine your brightest so that you can actually succeed and find victory and have this Queen of Wands energy where you're looking out over your kingdom and all that you have built and created for yourself, and allow for others to see that beautiful light in you too. So gorgeous pile number two, thank you so much for being with me for this reading. If it resonated, please do like, share, comment, all the good things. I appreciate you, and thank you for letting me read for you. Hello there, my beautiful pile number three. if you chose number 44, Altar of the Heart, you are the altar. Adorn yourself in jewels and prayers and take part in self-care practices. And or the waning moon as your significator card or item, then you are my pile number 3. And we are going to start out with some tarot from the Smithtiny, what is it called? Smithtiny Classy Hologram deck, in order to find out a little bit more about your current situation and what good news is coming in for you. Okay, you wanted to jump the moon. Okay, so it might feel like the situation that you are in at the moment, you're in a bit of darkness. You don't know what's coming up ahead for you. 3 of Pentacles, beautiful. You could be feeling a little bit lost, and that could be exactly why you're in this reading, looking for what good news is coming in. What I see coming in is the honing of your craft and working together with others to build something strong and lasting. There we go. Beautiful. And the Empress, fertility. So, I'm feeling one more. I can't remember if I did 3 cards for the other piles or just 2. Oh, sorry, 3 cards or 4. But I'm feeling like I need one more for you, my beautiful group number 3. I mentioned in the other 2 readings, if you've been there, you'll have heard me say this. If you haven't, I have to keep these readings a bit short. I can't do the big in-depth ones that I like to do because I'm recording this on an iPhone and my memory on there is very limited. No, nothing wants to come out, so I think we're just sticking with 3. No, here we go, right as I say it. Ah, the world, beautiful. Okay, so yeah, so this will be a bit of a shorter reading like my most recent ones have been. Hopefully soon we'll get back to the longer, more detailed ones. But the message here is, if you are feeling that you have been in the dark about a situation, it could be all of these have felt very much like a work situation rather than a love situation, but there is going to be the opportunity for you to work on your crafts. And I feel like that's going to come through taking care of yourself. So rather than working harder, doing something more than you are already doing in terms of work or working towards something, I actually feel that it is time for you to start working on yourself and honing your skills in self-care practices, especially with the Empress. So she is here full of abundance, letting you know that when you start to take care of yourself, pile number 3, good things are going to start coming into your life. Fertility, abundance, prosperity is all there for you for the taking. And with the world, this is completion. So if you've been going through a rough time, or you've been in a period of darkness and feeling like you don't know what's coming, you don't know the answers, the world is here to let you know that this is going to complete and everything is going to start to feel whole for you soon. So the light is going to shine back in and you are going to be able to see the situation far more clearly, and this time of difficulty, if that's what you are experiencing, is coming to an end. And if you are already feeling like things are going really well and you're just here to see what's going to happen next, it could be that you're not sure of what the next thing is on your path. You will have the opportunity to show your skills to others, to be able to hone your craft, which is going to bring in prosperity, abundance, and a completion of a situation. Here we go. See the 4 of Cups. This gentleman is ignoring what is being offered to him. And again, I feel like he is saying, adorn yourself in jewels and prayers and take part in self-care practices. He is refusing something that is being offered to him. So I feel that this is that you need to make the time to really look after yourself in order to bring you out of this period of darkness and feeling unsure, so that you can start to feel like you're more confident in yourself. This is typically an apprentice card, someone who is just starting out in something new. So you could possibly even be starting a new job and feeling a bit afraid of not knowing what you are doing or what it's going to lead to. But it's time. Sorry guys, I don't know if you can hear my dog woof woof woofing in the background. He thinks we have visitors and we don't. I might just shut this door. so that he doesn't keep woofing away. Oh, he'll keep woofing away, but so we don't hear it in the reading. But yeah, I feel like maybe you've been ignoring yourself, and what is going to come in that's good is that you are going to start taking care of yourself. And if you feel like you don't have time, this is a message that the universe is going to start to help you to make more time, especially with the Empress being all about abundance. Gorgeous, the Star, the Wish Come True card. Yeah, so pile number 3, this is a really beautiful reading. Something is going to come true for you, and I feel like that's going to happen once you start taking care of yourself. So maybe you haven't been, and if you have, well done. Keep going with it. This is a message to say that you should keep it up. The Four of Pentacles. See how he's holding his coins to himself. This is letting me know that you do have prosperity and you do have abundance, especially paired there with the Empress. But it's time for you to possibly you give a lot to other people. And it's time for you, yeah, here we go with the 10 of Swords. 10 also means completion, interestingly enough. So if you've been feeling exhausted, worn out, like you are giving too much of yourself, the Four of Pentacles here is asking you to hold back some of that for yourself in order to give yourself self-care. And don't feel silly to put on some nice jewelry, even if you're just hanging around at home. I have this tiny little crown that unfortunately doesn't sit on my head very well because my hair is quite thin. But I have it sitting next to me when I read so that I can remember that I am a princess, I am a queen, I am worthy of jewels and beautiful things, and you are too, my gorgeous pile number 3s. So the Star is, as I said, a wish fulfillment card. If you have been maybe even just wishing for some more time to be able to take better care of yourself and to look after yourself, this is saying that this is going to come in. So if you're feeling like this 10 of Swords here, like stabbed in the back, exhausted, just completely done, you are going to be moving out of that energy soon. And the sooner that you can give yourself some self-love, self-care, take some time out to look after yourself, the sooner you're going to bring this situation around to completion and better things. Now we're going to grab a couple of cards from the Heart and Soul deck to close you out. There we go. This one here. It is time to reflect on what really matters. That feels very, very perfect. Ultimately, this is love, peace, and happiness, and you can only find these within yourself. When there is peace and love in your heart, there will be peace and love in your world. For all of your experiences are simply your own reflection. Beautiful, guys. So yeah, it's time for you to start taking care of yourself. You might be a carer for someone else. You might be in a job that is in a caring role. You could be someone who just looks after everybody else in your world but doesn't take time for yourself. The good news that's coming in for you, my gorgeous pile number 3, is that that's about to change soon, and you are going to be able to find the opportunity to make space for yourself. And when you do, it's going to turn your situation around and make you feel whole again. So if you have been feeling like you're in the darkness here, you don't know the way forward, you're struggling to find the light, you will be able to start finding some time for yourself, to love yourself, care for yourself, and that will help you to move forward and for abundance and prosperity to flow in. And then for your last card, we have this gorgeous one. You are protected by a higher power that also wants to help you. If the path seems blocked, there is a good cause. Take this as divine intervention, a sign from above, and wait. When the time is right, all flows with ease. That is beautiful. So, my pile number 3, the good news coming in for you is that whatever is feeling stuck at the moment will not remain stuck forever. But in this time that it may feel like you can't move forward, you're not able to accept what's on offer to you at the moment, you are having to hold things closely to your chest and tightly to yourself, this will come to an end once you start caring for yourself first. The good news is you are the most important being in your life right now, and you cannot pour from an empty cup. The good news is that the universe is going to help you to make time to be able to give yourself the self-love and self-care that you really, truly deserve, and that is going to bring in a completion of a difficult time and prosperity and abundance. So pile number 3, if that resonated for you, please like, share if you think it'll resonate with someone else. Comment if you would like to let me know anything about how it resonated for you. And I appreciate you so much for letting me read for you today. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in another Tarot by Cassy reading.